Good morning. So today we're going to talk about this bike. Let's take a look. All right, first off, a little bit about where I'm filming this video. It's at a Louisville Metro Park called McNeely Lake. The lake is about 50 yards behind the camera, frozen over at this time, and this is a prominent feature of the north end of this park, and it's a nice little rock shelter, cave type thing that it's nice to explore. It's not very deep, but it's a neat little feature. Unfortunately, as you can see, there's graffiti, but that's to be expected. And I have my coffee. It's a nice cool day. Keep my insides warm. So picked this up in 2020, brand new. It's my first new bike since 1999. Picked it up in May of 2020, like right before the storm of the pandemic and everyone buying bikes, and got it for a deal. Got this thing for $600, brand new, out the door. This is a 2020 Salsa Journeyman with the Claris group set. It does not have the carbon fork. It is a 2x with a 46 tooth big large chainring and a 30 tooth small chainring, and an 8-speed in the rear. I currently have it set up 11 to 40, and it has a wolf tooth road link to give me the space on the rear derailleur that I need for it to work, and it works perfect. The frame has all the braze-ons that you need for bike packing or commuting, whatever you need to do. I have the wide foot cargo mounts on the forks, which they're fantastic. They're, if you're into weight, they're super lightweight, super well made in Colorado. I've changed the pedals. It's flat pedal with the pins, Crank Brothers, wolf tooth seat clamp. It's blue, matches the other blue stuff on my bike. So put on a newer style WTB Volt saddle, the same 142 width. I find them super comfortable. I mean, that's totally subjective. I moved the original seat, which was a different, same basic shape, different covering that came on this bike. I just moved that to my other bike, my 99 Trek. I found a place online, had them, and for an extremely good price. I actually bought two, one for one of my wife's bikes and one for this one. But I find it to be a great saddle. Of course, I've got all the bags on there. They're Revelate Designs feed bags, the mag tank, which is great. I love it. It's the Mag Tank 2000, the bigger one. I love just being able to, with the magnet closure, just snap it on and off. I've never had an issue with like it opening or something like that. And then I threw this on there for some tools and whatnot. And the Salsa bag I've had since I bought this bike new. And it's worked great. I've lost one pull on there, it broke, so I just made my own. All right, so I also have these little cable ends. They're reusable, and I just find it more aesthetically pleasing. They're easy to get on and off, reuse them to the regular crimp style cable ends, and they work great. They haven't fallen off. They've been on there for as long as almost as long as I've had the bike. The first major thing I did after buying this bike, I was about a year later, I changed out the Tektro brakes with these June, I don't know how to pronounce it, but they're on Amazon, affordable. I think I paid $170 at the time. This upgrade in these brakes was the biggest improvement on this bike. The Tektros that were on there were just hot garbage. These are amazing. They're like a mechanically actuated hydraulic brake. So you still keep the cables, but there's fluid in, I don't know how it works. But anyway, I'm not a mechanic, and it was, by any means, I'm not a bike mechanic at all. But it was an easy upgrade, and it was well worth the money. I mean, the biggest improvement on there. The wheels have been changed over to a Hunt 650B Adventure Sport wheel, 25 millimeter internal width. I changed the tires. This is, I think, my fourth set of tires. I've kept the Terravale Sparwoods on there. I think it's a great tire for what I use it for. If I was like straight up trail riding with it, I would change it to something knobbier. But these, for like, the majority of my riding is on the road or on gravel, so these work great. And in snow today, plenty grip for what I use it for. I commute with it, and perfect on the street, perfect on the gravel, grass, whatever I need. And I have changed them over to tubeless. Extremely simple job. I had no problem, and I used like a $15 Walmart floor pump to seat the bead. I don't know if it's the tires, the wheels, whatever, but yeah, it was a simple job. Oh yeah, and my little titanium Salsa quick release. But yeah, the wheels are fantastic upgrade also. But the biggest one by far was going with these brakes. That by far was the biggest improvement. They are the JuneTech F1s, by the way. And my Dispatch Customs stem cap. I enjoy looking at that while I'm deep in the pain cave. Middle of a big climb, or 80 miles into a ride or something, or it's 95 degrees out here in Kentucky. Yeah, it's nice to look down. It makes me smile. So while I'm talking about the stem cap, here's my handlebars. I swapped out from the cowbell that came stock on this bike to the to a wider cow chipper, the bit more flared end to the drops. I like it quite a bit. And there's my Amazon blue camo tape. Works great. Works just as good as the Salsa stuff. So yeah, that's about it. That about wraps it up. So I've had a few comments on people wanting to see my bike. So hopefully that I covered everything, and if not, leave me a comment. And since we're here, let's finish this video off taking a quick look inside this little rock shelter cave thing behind me. Unfortunately, there's a lot of trash, and like I said, there's graffiti. For all I know, someone's living in here. I do know that they feed cats in here. There's quite a large cat population here at McNeely. As you can see, they have little shelters and food dishes. And another entrance right here, which I probably should have just gone in that way, right? I'll go out that way. Yep, so this is about it. You got some water that runs through here. Yeah, that's about it. Can't stand right here. It's just something cool. There's my bike. Yeah, let's go out this way. Pretty cool place. Nice place to stop and have some coffee. Yeah, that taller entrance is just around the corner from this main entrance, and the road through the park is right there. See, the lake is frozen, and right across from here is a parking area. So if you want to come check this little cave out, you can just park right there. As always, thank you so very much for watching these videos. And please leave a like. If you feel so inclined to follow along on more adventures, please subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you. Neely Lake, and this is a prominent feature on the north side of the park. Okay.